Emma had rented this small wooden house for 2 weeks. It was the perfect getaway from the hustle and bustle of Chicago, where she lived with her 4-month-old son Samuel. But there was one thing that troubled her, a large scruffy stray dog that had taken up residence near the house, and often lay just outside the front door. Emma had tried everything to chase it away, afraid it might harm Sam. She had even called the local shelter, but they told her that the dog had been roaming the area for years and never caused any problems. One day, with Samuel napping inside, Emma realized she was almost out of diapers. The nearest store was only a 10-minute drive away, and Sam had just fallen into a deep sleep. She hesitated, glancing at the clock. It would be a quick trip, and she'd be back before Sam even stirred. The dog was there again, lying on the porch.
Go away. Shoo.
But the dog didn't budge. Sighing, she jumped into the car and sped off toward the store, trying to push the nagging worry from her mind. It was just 20 minutes after all. As Emma turned down the familiar road back to the house, she noticed a plume of dark smoke rising in the distance. As she rounded the final bend, her worst fears were realized. The wooden house she had rented was engulfed in flames.
Samuel. No. Oh my God. Samuel.
But the fire was everywhere, the flames licking at the dry wood, crackling with terrifying speed. Emma felt her knees buckle. She couldn't breathe, couldn't think, her baby was inside. Suddenly, in the midst of her panic, Emma heard something. A cry, soft, distant, but unmistakable. Sam's cry. But it wasn't coming from inside the house. She spun around, and saw him. Sam was lying on the grass, completely unharmed. And there, standing protectively over him, was the stray dog. It had somehow pulled Samuel out of the burning house, probably through the back door.
Oh my God. Thank you.
She whispered, her voice shaking as she stroked Sam's head and looked at the dog who sat quietly, watching her with those same deep brown eyes that had once made her so uneasy. It was clear now. Somehow the dog had sensed what was going to happen. Emma had been so wrong about this animal. All those times she had chased it away, afraid it would harm Sam, when in truth it had been watching over them all along. Later, when the firefighters arrived, they were amazed by the story Emma told them.
Old electrical wiring in the house caused a short circuit, and the dry wooden walls quickly engulfed in flames. But you have got yourself a guardian angel here,
one of them said, patting the dog's head. The dog lifted its head, its tail wagging slightly, and for the first time Emma didn't feel fear or worry, only gratitude for the unseen protector who had been there all along.
If you like our content, could you please subscribe this channel, and press the bell icon? This will be of great help to the development of our channel, as we are going to provide you huge amount of interesting information about different places all over the world, and more.